dee da dee da 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 da. Dee da dee da 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 da. Dee da dee da da dee da ya da da ya da 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 da. Ah da 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 dee da 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 da. Ah da 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 ya da 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 ya da da ya da da. Ah ya da 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 ya da da da. Ah ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da da da. Oh ya da da da. Oh ya ya da da da. Oh ya da da da. Ah da 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 ya da da da. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fireside.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, we have Shlomo Waltz
Shlomo.
and Carrie Bookbinder Sachs.
Hello.
And Farnaz and Dvorleah and Charles. Welcome.
Welcome,
So
welcome.
You guys here with us. There's other people who I see you're here, but I don't see your names. So if you want to let us know you're here, just say hi in the comments. That way I can see you and acknowledge that you're here with us, which is so nice. Nice
And
to be
if
here.
you want, you're welcome to share this on your Facebook
Absolutely.
to spread the program even further. We want to wish everybody who is celebrating Father's Day, wish them a happy Father's Day.
Absolutely. Happy Father's Day. Everyone who has a father.
Or as we
Everyone
say,
knows a
Chag
father.
Abba Sameach.
Right. Chag Avot?
Chag Avot Sameach.
I don't know. I guess it depends. Yeah. An
Father
important
Day.
Father Day.
I put a picture of my dad up there of blessed memory. Put him up
Oh
there.
yeah, we can see it. We can see it.
You see it in the
Yeah,
picture?
yeah.
Oh, great.
It's in black and white. There you go. Very nice. I don't have my dad up here.
We spoke to your dad.
We did. I just got off the phone with my dad. It was great.
So
Thank God, thank God.
tonight we're going to speak about love in the time of coronavirus, love in marriage, and I'm also going to tell you a little bit why we had to cancel last week.
Right. Postpone.
Let's start with L'chaim.
Okay, they're right over there.
There you go.
Okay, thank you. So let's make this l'chaim count. It's
For all those who need a refuah shlema,
I mean,
and I'm grateful. Last week, instead of here, I was in the hospital, which was very unplanned, but thank God, everything's okay.
thank God.
Thank God. And thank you, everybody, for your prayers. And I believe that those prayers are what allowed me to bounce back out of the hospital and get back to the work of being a yid in the world and running and my father and everything. So, and l'chaim to all those who need healing, and l'chaim to Moshe ben Chaim, my father. Okay, and anybody else wants to do l'chaim?
There's a lot of people that need l'chaims in the world. So I just think that if anyone is at all needing sort of consolation or uplifting their hearts and souls right now, especially if it's Father's Day, some people are missing their fathers. So this l'chaim also goes out to you, and to enjoy, whether it's you talk to your father today or you'll talk to him tomorrow, or you might not be able to talk to him. Remember the importance of your fathers in your life. So it should be for everyone's elevation. L'chaim.
L'chaim. Baruch atah Adonai Olam she'kol nivro.
Amen.
Good whiskey. Anybody new join us?
Let's see who we have. Dana Siegelman.
Oh, now we can start.
Kenny Lowenstein.
Alabama,
Kenny's
Cleveland.
here. Kenny's Lowenstein. Yep.
Oh,
so Kenny says make a huge Suda
yes,
Hoda
yes.
when this is all over, and
Yes.
he'll be there. So Kenny, we're
Yes.
gonna hold you to it.
I'm making a l'chaim hoda this week
Yeah.
for getting out of the hospital. I bought a special bottle of whiskey which is waiting for me to pick up, Rachel, at Canel.
Oh.
We also want to make a l'chaim in memory of Kenny's father, who passed away. So may his neshama have an aliyah. Wonderful man who I really cared for and was grateful to have known. Steve, l'chaim. So let's do a song.
Great.
And then we'll talk about love. Sound good?
Yes.
Okay, who else joined us?
So Shlomo Walt wants to make a l'chaim to friends that got engaged or married.
Oh, beautiful. L'chaim, l'chaim.
Dina Lev is here with us.
L'chaim, l'chaim. L'chaim, Dina.
Elizabeth is here.
Wonderful.
And I don't know. That's it. Who said hi so far? Okay.
That is terrific. This one's for you, Ray.
All right. I'm excited.
Almost heaven. I get emotional.
I know.
I don't know
hard
why.
to sing the song.
West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River.
True, this is for my mother.
Life is older. Older than. Younger than the mountain, growing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, strange to blue water, dark and dusty, paint to the sky, crazy face of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road. I hear a voice in the morning as she calls me. Radio reminds me of a home far away. I'm driving down the road. I get a feeling I should have been home yesterday. Got there. Woo! Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road. Jimmy Cliff this one. Country road, take me home. Oh yeah, to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road, oh yeah, come take me home. Country road. That was fun.
It even does good as a reggae cover. It's a great.
He does it great.
He does it
I can't. You know.
No, I know. It's a good. It's a universal truth of wanting to go home.
That's right.
And, you know.
So that's why I played it
I know.
at home. So Rachel,
Yes.
what have people been asking you about dating and love and marriage in the time of coronavirus?
Actually, I've been having a lot of conversations with people about dating, how their dating is going, challenges they're facing, opportunities that are unfolding in some cases.
What's a big thing, a big insight of yours?
Based on the conversations, I think an insight that I have been led to is that this time of tzimtzum, of sort of retraction from the world, of not being busy, not necessarily going into their offices if they work at offices, or being busy in the world in the way they work. People have an opportunity to assess what they really want, and they're not busy with the everyday run of all the errands and life and everything that kept them busy, and they're thinking about what they want. And one of the things that has become pretty obvious is they want a life partner, and they don't want to be living alone, even if they really like their roommate, or if they're living with their parents, or whatever their situation. They want to find love and a partnership that truly will take them to the next level in their life. And it's not that they didn't know that before, but this has made it more apparent, more of a goal.
I've seen that as well.
Yeah.
I've seen that as well. People feeling that they now have more of a desire to get married. Mm-hmm. That something about this time of isolation kind of, as you said, it hit home something that they felt they were missing.
Right.
And you couldn't do the serial dating in the last few months. You couldn't do or non-dating or whatever, or just hanging out with friends, right. Or going out with friends and hanging out and doing all of your hanging out and not actually making a road towards purposeful
deliberate dates.
Right. I think that one of the things, and we can let it drop in a moment, the program we're working on.
Right.
I believe that one of the things that is apparent is that marriage is beneficial. That hopefully that this unfortunate situation has, right? Not that people didn't think that marriage was beneficial. They wanted it. But they wanted, people want lots of things in life. The question is how beneficial is marriage and partnership in life?
Right. Sure.
Right? And I think that this time, the coronavirus era, has emphasized the importance of developing that life partnership in a way that they couldn't have before. And I personally believe that if you really want it and you really believe that it's good for you, right, that helps you overcome and to overcome things that are preventing you from getting there.
Right.
So in a few weeks, we're going to be having a global intergalactic online seminar to help people to overcome obstacles. And it will be a several-part series with leading psychologists who we've had here in Los Angeles before. And it'll be a Zoom seminar. It'll be interactive parts. And hopefully this will help people as we move out of coronavirus, or at least the great Tzimtzum. Hopefully this will help. I want to add one more thing.
Sure.
Do you think that it has been stressful on relationships?
Well, there's no one that would say it's not stressful. Now, what comes from that stress, what ultimately develops as a relationship stronger, quite possibly. But, anytime there's dramatic change, psychologically measured, stressors include moving, health, work, children, all those changes. And all of that has been in people's lives. Some people have had to move. Some people, are working from home. Some people have lost their jobs. Kids are at home. It's a whole different cycle. And, people who don't have those challenges have the challenges of being isolated, which is psychologically very challenging for all kinds of relationships. So I don't think anyone would say that this has been a piece of cake.
Right.
I do think it's an opportunity, though, for people who are in relationships, or even if they're just starting relationships, to have incredibly honest relationships and to really work through, because in a funny way, we're always busy. We've always been busy. And as I like to quote Yonah's mother, who says, living is a full-time job. Life is a full-time job, and then there's everything else, right? Whatever job you have or whatever hobbies you have. But just life is a full-time job. And so when we change our life, we can also change and create opportunities for new conversations, new soul searching that people do individually, but also as a couple. What's their mission together in life? What's their purpose? What's their next step? What's their next 5-year plan?
Right. I'd be really interested if there is a couple out there who's having problems. They were engaged or they're very serious, and this crisis has pushed them to a straining or a breaking point. We'd be really interested in being in touch with you, because maybe we can help. And we'd hate to see a successful relationship burned out because of coronavirus.
Right.
What do you think about the whole thing? People talking about everybody's Shomer Nagia now.
It's fascinating. I think it's an interesting thing. I think
What Shomer Nagia?
So Shomer Nagia is when people refrain from affectionate touching, casually. Let's say casually, or people who aren't in their family or on dates, or some people are very clear that affectionate touch doesn't happen until they're married. And what that allows for often is, aside from frustration and levels of excitement that rise, is also a sense of objectivity when you're in a relationship with someone, using that level of discipline. It's a personal discipline, and it's designed to help you not have your thinking clouded by endorphins and emotions and attachment that happens when you're affectionately touching people, which is how we're built, but it also can run counter to making good choices in relationships. So the fact that we are all not engaged in physical touching because we're not anywhere near the person we're on a Zoom date with, it allows for a certain level of objectivity and the clarity of someone's personality, potentially, if people are being very honest, to come through. So it could be a boon in terms of communication.
Right.
I've heard some women say that to me, that actually, they weren't so committed to something like Shomer Nagia in the past, but they see that actually when they can't actually go on a date with someone, that the conversations can actually be better and more meaningful and deeper faster, because that's all you've got. That's all you've got.
So when is this seminar coming up? What date?
So the first part is scheduled for July. We're in June now. July 19th, and it'll be Sunday, and it'll be 3 consecutive. And we will get all the information and
I'm excited.
Material. Yeah, it's very
exciting.
exciting.
So we have a world famous psychologist
and some other folks on the team.
We have some other folks on the team. It's going to be really fabulous. In addition to the global nature of the event, it'll be a kind of a late morning thing here, so because it's going to be going around the world. Participants
can join from all over.
Right. It's going to be promoted around the world. In addition, if all goes well, you'll be able to then interact with some of those people during the second part of the seminar.
Right. Exactly. It's not...
Somebody told me that when I told them about this, they said, speed
dating,
I don't want...
Yeah.
And I understand that speed dating, has its
place, but some people are adverse.
Right. So we're hopefully to provide a few different frameworks.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. That's right.
And if you have a question that we didn't answer, a lot of questions, but if you have another question you want to put forward, please put it in the notes right now, and we can get to it.
What are you hearing from people about?
Well,
anyone have an epiphany that you'd like to share?
No, just that I've spoken to people and they're like, wow, Rabbi, I really see how I got to get myself married. Right? That they feel like, wow, I really, really realize how much I'm missing that. And our heart goes out to those people. And to those people who are married, you can help because you might know single people and you can introduce them. So just because you're married, this doesn't mean it's not applicable, because every married couple can be a shadchanim. They can be matchmakers.
And in fact, that often works best. Is people who know people have a ability to make good judgments on behalf of their friends.
Heading down south to the land of the pine. Some my way down to North Carolina. Staring up the road, I pray to God I see headlines. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping to ride it. I see my baby tonight. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. You like the slow version? Is it too slow?
Yeah, that's good.
Running from the cold out of New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. The baby plays the guitar, I pick the banjo now. All the North Country winters keep getting me down. I lost my money playing poker, so I had to up and leave. But I ain't to going back to live that old life no more. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Walking to the south, out of Roanoke. Caught a trucker out of Philly, had an ice cold Coke. But he's heading west to the Cumberland Gap, the Johnson City, Tennessee. Oh, I got to get a move on, pray for the sun. I hear my baby calling my name. I know that you're the only one, and if I die, I'm ready. These are winds are free. Oh, rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Time. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Really appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. And we ask your help in one regard. In order to keep these online programs going that we're doing on Havdalah, the Fireside chat, we have during the week, every week we have the Shulchan Aruch Chabura, the Sfas Emes class, and the programs that are coming up for singles. Your support is really welcome and needed. Tomorrow morning, for example, Marcus Freed will be doing his Kabbalah meditation at 8:30. It will be live streaming on the Pico Shul Facebook page, but it will be available at other times as well. In order to keep all of these things going, we do need your support of any size or kind. And while this is not exactly a what do you call it? A public television, fundraiser. I don't have any mugs to send you. I don't have a tote bag yet, or any socks. That was the best one I saw when they're giving out, KPCC socks or one of these, PBS socks. We can work on that. If you think we can work on some kind of gift item in the future. That's definitely something down the road. And we also appreciate you sharing this video with your friends and those people you think might enjoy the conversation we've had tonight. And again, please look out for the coming events, this great seminar which is coming up. And if you need anything, please don't forget to be in touch with us. You can always send us an email.
Absolutely.
You can go to our website, icanhelp.site. icanhelp.site, and we can get people assistance.
And what's the update with the food to the workers? Are we having an
right? We did. Right. So the group that has been, thank God, they did another delivery of food. So we've done 3 deliveries, 2 hospitals, 1 firefighters, and we have another one, please God, coming up in the coming week or 2.
You can also let us know if you want to be involved in mustering resources, donating your own resources, or potentially being involved in a delivery.
Great. So we thank everybody so much, and let's go out with a little bit of Kol Haolam Kulo Gesher Tzamion Gesher Tzamion Gesher Tzamion Kol Haolam Kulo Oy Gesher Tzamion Oy Gesher Tzamion V'ha'ika v'ha'ika Lo lepachad klah V'ha'ika v'ha'ika Lo lepachad klah The main thing to recall is to have no fear at all. But the main thing to recall is to have no fear at all. Ay 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 Shavua Tov, everybody. Shavua Tov.
Wonderful week.